I'm sure you'll agree with us, or the vast majority of you will agree with us, that the battery life on these are shit. Due to that stupid light that comes up on the back here, I've done a little bit research. I've looked on the net, and Sony says they're not bringing a patch out so you can turn the light off, which is absolute bullshit, because the battery just gets drained. They said it doesn't make a difference, but people have tested it and it does. I've done a little mod here. My PlayStation's down there, it's not on. I'm going to press the button. The colour on there, I'm not sure what colour that is. I'm colour blind, so if someone can tell us in the description what colour that is. I think it's like an orangey colour, yellow, orange. I'm not 100%, but this is just loading up. But like I say, it's just so it turns this off. Give the PlayStation a there. It's turned off. Tells you up there Dualshock full. And if I press the buttons, it's working. But there's no light on. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go on Battlefield. I'm gonna put a game on so I can show you it not working. But one thing that people haven't mentioned in video when they've been doing it. Some games the light still stays on. Injustice didn't. Battlefield doesn't. Killzone does, because that goes loads of funny colours. Outlast does. Resogun, I don't think Resogun did. I'm not 100%. But not all games it works on. But as long as it works on a few of them, it's going to save you a bit of battery life. Because like I say, it's just stupid. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to put this game on, and I'm going to show you this working. Right. So I'm back. As you can see, the light's not. Wrong one. As you can see, moving around, up, down, everything works. If I zoom, there. Oh, run out of bullets. But like I say, the light's not on. I've got another controller here that's off. I'm gonna turn this one off. Go to adjust. Click on that, go down to turn off, Dualshock 4, turn off, right, it's off. It's saying please connect. This one, I'm going to turn on, there, that one's flashing blue. It's saying log me in, so I'm logged in, and there you go, it's blue. But like I say, that one's working as well. So I'm going to pause this again, and I'm going to quickly show you the mod, how to do it. Right, basically, all you want is you want some sellotape, you want pair scissors, you want something plastic. Well, it doesn't have to be plastic, but something soft. This is off an old phone cover to get phone covers off, but as you can see, it's just a prise at the end, and you want a Phillips screwdriver. Right, what you want to do is get your Dualshock. I don't know if I can see on this light, but there's 4 screws. There's one there. The autofocus on this is terrible. It's trying to focus and then it's not. There, I don't know what the fuck it's doing. Right, there's a screw here, there's a screw there, there's a screw there, and there's a screw there. So there's 4 screws. There, and there. Right, I'm going to pause this, I'm going to take these out. All my screws are out. As you can see, they're all out. I've done it fast, but if I was you, if it's your first time you're doing it, just take your time, don't rush anything. What you want to do is, you want to get this plastic little tool, and you want to start roughly around here on the edge. Just work your way around on that edge, and then work your way around on that edge, and then follow it round up to here, and then these 2 bits want to pop off, and then like I say, just do the top bits, but be really careful. Well, actually, I'll show you in this. I'm going to pause it again. I'm going to lift this up just so I can show you it's prised up, and give us a second. Right, I've done it. I've clipped all of that. Well, sorry, unclipped all of that. All that's done. But like I say, be really careful because you don't want to snap anything. Like I say, I start here. I work my way around here, pop that, and then I work my way around here. Do that. Same on both sides, and then the middle bit, I'd get underneath here and underneath there and pop that. It's a little bit stiff. You're not going to break anything. When you come to this point where this lifts up, it stops. The reason being, you've got 2 little things here. You want to push that there, and that clips over. And on this side, you want to push that, and then that clips over, and then that's it, done. With one hand, it's awkward, but if you believe us, it's done. If you be really careful when you take this off, because there's a little ribbon on the back. That's the ribbon. There, that's exactly what I've done. That's what you've got to be careful. If you look here, the buttons come off. The L2 button, there's a tiny little spring here. I'll show you how to put that on in a second. I'm just going to disconnect this ribbon. Like I say, you be really careful with this ribbon. There it is. All you do is this here is you just pull it up. That's all you do. You don't. There's no like little on computers how you flick a little sort of switchy thing that holds it in. This, you just pull it up and that's it, off. Right, so I've pulled that off. Like I say, it's not a hard job or anything. And if you're worried about putting this in the wrong way, you can't put it in the wrong way. So if you look, if you look, the pins are on this side, and if you look on here, there's only the little connectors or whatever they're called on this side. On that side it's blank, so that's the only side it will work on. But like I say, you just push it in and pull it out. I'm glad this has come off in a way because I can show you how to fix it. Obviously the button goes in that way, but as you can see, it's got a little spring. The spring, this is really hard with one hand, like really hard. You want the button facing away, if that makes sense, so you're facing that away. You want to put this underneath. I really don't, how am I going to do this with one hand? I'm going to have to pause it and show you how it goes in. Right, I'm going to have to apologise because I cannot physically show you how to do this. It's fucking impossible. The one thing you want to make sure is the spring is the closest to the inside. If you look at that one, I don't know if you can see the spring, but there's a tiny little spring there, and like I say, the spring's there. Basically you just put it on the little, I don't know what it's called, the whatever holds it in, whatever clips it on. Put it on that, and then just push it in, and it's back to normal. It's like I say, it's just when I've pulled it, I've pulled too hard and it's come off, but that's it, back on. Right, back to this. On this ribbon, come on. Somebody rang as there, so my phone went off. What I was saying on this ribbon, what you want, I think there's 14 little lines. It's the bottom one, if that makes sense, like down here, right at the bottom. That's the one you want to block off. I'm going to get some sellotape, I'm going to cut it into a tiny little square, and I'm going to wrap that around there, so I'll show you that in a second. There's my piece of sellotape on it. I've put a little piece on it. I'm going to cut it down a little bit, and then I'm going to fold it over, so it is pretty much folded. 2 seconds. Right, again, there you go, I've folded that bit over. You can see it's folded over the back. All I'm going to do now is just trim the side off. All done, trimmed off. You can't even see the piece of sellotape on it, but like I say, it's covered. If you hold this like this, it's the one furthest to the right hand side. Now you can't even see you'd be better if it was masking tape, electrician's tape, black tape. Right, I'm going to put this in. This is the best angle I can get it on to show you that it's in. Like I say, all you do is just push it in. Before you put everything back together though, I'm going to make sure this works, because if it doesn't, I'm going to have to take it off. I'm going to press the PlayStation button. Yeah, it's flashing. Let's see, I think it's green. I'm not 100%. To put it back together, I go from top to bottom. So I put that over there, over the back R in L2. So that's over. Yeah. And then this, I just push in. And that one, I just push in. Does that come apart? No. Maybe no. Push that over. Clip everything into place. Make sure everything's pressed down tight. Yeah. Buttons are all working. Let's see, just give that one more shot. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to pause this, put them screws back in, and then I'll show you it working. So it's all back together, screws are in, moment of truth, press the button, PlayStation's down there, press the button, boom. And it's on, the light. Let's see, I think it's green, it's like a lime green. Maybe not. But now, I've got both my controllers. Like I say, they're just the same as even the trackpads work, because I tried the trackpad out on Killzone. but I'll put both the controllers on. It's a shame I couldn't have like a little tiny red light on the original ones. I'm gonna turn this one on as well. Seeing who do I want to be, I'm gonna just log in as a guest. Please, a guest. Do you want to go on the internet? Nope. But that one, it's red. So when somebody else has got the pad, obviously it glows up red. Oh, why is that not working? Oh, it says to switch to the other person. So that one, off. And like I see, I've done this one as well. That was the other one, so I've got two working. Yeah.